Hello everyone, James here, and welcome to round 5 of my IGP Manager 2021 Season 1 World Championship, guys. Today we're heading towards the Paul Ricard circuit in France for the French Grand Prix, and after the Corona got dominated in Russia, it was a good way to get further forward again. So this time though, we're aiming for a win then, because we're running 4th in the Constructors Championship though, in the Teams Championship though, and our drivers are in 4th and 9th in the Championship, I think, so yeah. So after 4 rounds, so we had about a few rounds of the championship already gone away so far. So Nathan Andrews is not having good for his season though for the lead club. Unfortunately, he is at the bottom field. Oh, looking at the wrong league, guys. This is one from the league, and this is from the pro, and they're all gone. So rookies have gone, unfortunately. So Nathan Andrew leading the team's championship though, but we're checking the driver championship first though. Pascal Heifeld is driving championship, but he's just a lone point from Jack Roberts after that good win last time in Russia. Brandon Marsden moves up to third, Charlie Button. Jonathan Sanchez P5, Kevin McIntyre is in 6th, Roland Wasserberger 7, Mega Hamilton 8, Pierre Gasly 9, and Benjamin Taylor in the top 10. In the team championship, Nathan Andrew lead by just 1 point from IRF Racing. Steve Evans in 3rd, James head of first, William 4th. Cesar Spuddy is in 5th, and Anthony Majors in the 6th. John Clears and only 5 teams haven't scored just yet, so we're having a good one for the season for this, guys. Hopefully we'll get this balanced performance for this one though. So none of the other managing teams are not going to be there for this one, but it's going to be me to get that win. I hope we could try to take the lead in the team's championship though, if we could do that. But anyway, let's get into this, guys, for qualifying and see who's gone fastest on pole. So there's the qualifying time. It's both of our drivers on the front row now. So it's Charlie Butler on pole position, Pierre Gasly in P2, Brandon Martinez P3, Mega Hamilton P4, Benjamin Taylor 5th. There is Roberts in 6th, the yesterday's race winner, Jack Roberts. There is Jonathan Sanchez at the claws, Pascal Heifeld only 9th, and Wasserberg only 10th, and Kevin only 12th. So it's been WE Sport not going to take the lead of the Constructors Championship, but it's going to be us to try and get the Constructors Championship and the team and the drivers lead then. So yeah. So if we win this race, it means we can lead the team and the drivers championship with our driver Charlie Butler in the lead. And for this race though, it was pretty good after Russia though. So, and hopefully to lead the drivers championship for Charlie Butler though. Pierre Gasly is his own Grand Prix this one though. So do we think we can let him win this race though? But I think we should do that, yeah. So Charlie Butler is on pole, Gasly in 2nd place though, and Martinez in 3rd. So we've got one. Have we got more than one French driver? There's one actually in this one though. So Pierre Gasly in his own racing France, ready to go for this one though. So anyway, guys, let's get to the Paul Ricard circuit in France for the French Grand Prix. Here we are, France. The Paul Ricard circuit, round 5 of this season. So we got to the 5th round right after 5 days done. So we're hopefully doing this one for the 4th days with this done. So yeah, we've done the first 4 races though. 4 teams have got the 1-2, but we'll be us for this 5th race though, because we've got the 1-2 though. So let's see if we can make it for a 1-2 phase here at Paul Ricard. So we see a lot of drivers, a lot of team managers that try to get them to first in the race. But this is this going to be our time after a long time? Get our first win in a long time to get in France. So we haven't won in France just yet, but can we get this one in this one? Let's see what happens in this race then, guys, here at France. Sorry about that, guys. So we just missed the race start then. So the race is underway right now so far. So we're underway for this French Grand Prix then. We just missed the start of the race, the lights then, guys. So we're underway here in France though. Carl Potter has started in the 2nd one for a lot of times now, but he's underway for France. Pierre Gasly, 2nd place. 3rd for Benjamin Taylor though. As we go through that. Last corner of the track though. On to that lap 2 now. It's Charlie Button from Gasly after the first lap though. Benjamin Taylor from Mega Hamilton though. So that's a good start there. So a very good one for these 2 Mercedes driver teams then. So good after the start of the race though. So we just missed the start of the race there in France, but that's okay, because it's just preparing for this one in France though, because this French Grand Prix Paul Ricard is very good for this track though, because I love doing France for this. But Charlie Butler had a Pierre Gasly in his own race. Both Benjamin Taylor and Mega Hamilton in third and fourth. Benjamin Martinez in fifth. Roberts in sixth. Sanchez 7th. Pascal Hybrid the Champion League in 8th. 9th Wassenberger and 10th for Kevin McNara. That's the top 10 at the moment now. On to lap 3 they come through now. DRS now permitted to use now and the boost is now available. Oh, that's a very good launch there from Benjamin Taylor though. He's really wants to try to get the move stick then. Oh, he's getting close all the time for this though. Benjamin Taylor for Corona, for Super Sour. Super Sour 1 in China though. Or actually they don't have a race win just yet. Through goes Benjamin Taylor up into P2. Wow, good move for that though. Super Sour doing well so far after that race in China though. Actually Sanchez running the hell one in China though. So Charlie Button leads the race though. Second place is now Benjamin Taylor. Third is Pierre Gasly. Fourth place it is Megan Hamilton though. And what a race we're having today here at France then. So good one for this one though. For these strategies for this one though. It's like a normal Formula 1 racetrack though. Like all normal cars doing this, getting the gap out. Yeah. So going for lap 4 then. Very good the camera. Gasly in his own way down the third away now. Trying to look at back on the back of Benjamin Taylor though. Instead he's gonna let Megan Hamilton as he gets past it and as he gets past her teammate and Gasly gets past Benjamin Taylor. So that's a good two-car move from Mega Hamilton. Sees up in second place away now. Wow, the British driver having a good launch there. 2 cars in a one go. That's a good one on lap 4 then. Charlie Butter keeping the lead still. But Mega Hamilton closed the gap to him now as after lap 4 now. Lap 5 now begins. Can easily coated though to positive for this. And hopefully how this race in France will do better for him as he goes along for this circuit. So France is a good corner for Button and it's going to be a good seeing him on track again. Garcia has just dropped out to 5th place at the moment now as he just gets overtaken as he gets past Benjamin Martinez. He was trying to batter him up for 4th place though. So there's Jack Roberts. The race winner from Worcester though is doing well so far away in 6th place though. This is really bad for 2nd place. That's not Callum Budd to get. That's not Charlie Budd to get an increasing gap though. I know we have this lead in the bag for this. So through the chicane he goes into now. This Paul Ricard is very good. The last time they used it was in 1990. So yeah. Garcia's lost 2% to Jack Taylor and Benjamin Martinez as they get past him. Garcia needs to find some time there to try and get the others then. So he doesn't want to repeat about what happened the last few races ago back in Abu Dhabi. From that first race though, he's gone down to the bottom of the field though. And now he's only looking to move on Jack Roberts. And he gets past him, nice and easy though. But what about Benjamin Martinez? There's all the drive going through. Mega Hamilton P2, first for Benjamin Taylor though. As they go into the DRS zone. This is a lot of good fun there. As through goes Jack Roberts, get past Pierre Gasly there back. And now he gets the Delta back for this one. Oh, a good race for these drivers around this track in Paul Ricard. The gap between Taylor and Charlie Butter is now only just 2.7 seconds now. He comfortably lead the race though, so that's a good one for Charlie Butter there for Mercedes. Keeping his lead though after 7 laps cleared though. Benjamin Taylor P2, Mega Hamilton P3, Martinez P4, Jack Roberts P5. As this race continues to go along the way though. Hopefully they'll do better for this. As for Pierre Gasly, down in P6 with Rosberg, Sanchez and Heifeld down in P10, so he will lose the championship lead to Charlie Butter though if he doesn't finish this race though. All of them use the DRS for this one, but this is not what I'll draw Pierre Gasly will still want to see to this one though. So using a lot of boosts he can use. Before driver Charlie Button doing better at the moment though. As on top 9 they're coming on now, so Sanelli just got past the Baker there, so that was 2Ks then, so that was better for that. So yep. So Benjamin Taylor gets past Mega Hamilton. But is Benjamin Taylor getting the position back? He does so. Benjamin Taylor takes second place back from Megan Hamilton though. And Roberts gets past his team Martinez as Pierre Gasly dropping back into 6th spot then. So he is struggling entirely in his own race though in Paul Ricard. So it's just the first lap of the race and doing well for that though. 2.3 to Martinez from Charlie Byrne now. And now he's down pulling the gap after 9 laps now. Lap 10 now begins in France. It's Button from Benjamin Taylor. From Megan Hamilton, the lady in 3rd. Then it's Martinez. Pierre Gasly's in 6th. Jack Roberts in excellent P4. The last race, yesterday's race is closing the gap to Megan Hamilton. On lap 10, as through goes Megan Hamilton, he's got past his teammate Benjamin Taylor. And now Roberts now going to make a move on Benjamin Taylor now. Benjamin Taylor has the fastest lap so far, 1 minute 35.34. So that's the fastest lap that is. So that's the best lap for that. Including all of them. Some people are saying 1 minute 37 for this one for those ones indeed. Button leads on lap 11 now. Megan Hamilton 2 seconds now because the top tyres are wearing off for these 2 cars for Mercedes as Megan Hamilton closes the gap to Charlie Byrne then. So usually a lot of boosts he could do something like this as Benjamin Taylor gets past his team, gets past her. So Benjamin up into 2nd place back again, and now his Delta base is now going along for this now. And hopefully this race is going much better for some of the drivers though. 5 seconds to Gasly from McNaughton then. So McNaughton is just 5 seconds from Pierre Gasly though. As for Martinez, P5 at the moment then. Do you have any trying to make a move then on his teammate Jack Roberts though? This is about the 5th place though, as this race is going much worse for Mercedes after the first few races though. And look at Martinez, it looks like he's going to try to get past his teammate though, as they're batting up for the Super Sour team. As some both Mercedes will be playing later on. As Martinez keeps the lead at the back foot then on the DRS, but no move just yet. As we're going to lead the race. Oh, sorry about that. Megan Hamilton takes 2nd place then. So Charlie Bottas need to find some time there to keep this Delta goes up for this. As for this race though is doing well after the first few laps, 12 laps for this. Mercedes keep the lead at the moment. So Megan Hamilton closing the back of Charlie Button. Is this going to be the move for the lead of the race now? He has DRS now, closing the gap to Charlie Button though. And he gets past him. Megan Hamilton leads the French Grand Prix. Charlie Button has lost the position then. Maybe he's going to use more colours for this though, as now Megan Hamilton, the woman, now leads the race. Head of Button, and now Benjamin Taylor now going close to him down for 2nd place now, because it looks like the sometime will be wearing up for this as Hamilton is in the pits away, and so is his teammate Taylor then. So that will leave Button out in lead again, but this is got Jack Roberts though. Jack Roberts won in Russia, and now is he going to win in France? Well, best over this, him and his teammate Benjamin Martinez putting it on Charlie Byrne now on the DRS foot. Roberts takes the lead, Martinez takes 2nd place, and now it's now 1-2 for Corona though. They have been good dominated after the last race in Russia though. They got 1-2 first though, as Martinez battled with his teammate Roberts though. As for Charlie Button, nothing he can do about it now, and this race is going lonely for these drivers around this French circuit. Engine cover, Gasly 87%, car conditions 94%, for Charlie Button 75% of the car, and only just 87% of the car in the engine, so not good for Charlie Button for this one though, as for this first few laps of this race goes along for this. Button are not going to do their pit stop for this first one though, as Megan Hamilton gets past his teammate Jack Robert. Is he going to take the lead back again? So let's see though. So in comes our driver Charlie Button and Pierre Gasly, both into pits right now. Here's Megan Hamilton now. She needs to watch her fingers. You need to look her eyes on Charlie Button now. Charlie Button is back to the pits now for the bar. Megan Hamilton round the vehicle right now. And is he going to take the lead? Is he going to take the lead of the race then? Oh, not quite. Not quite on this one though, because that was a good move there. As he's trying to make a move on the chicanes there, but she might go on the DRS zone there, and that will get lift the gas up. And yep, go through to take the lead of the race then. Mega Hamilton retakes the lead of this race in France. So that's a good news strategy there for this. Gasly rejoined the race in P6 though, and look how further back he's getting closer now. But now he's on the back of Martinez now because he's now in 5th place. So yeah, Benjamin Martinez in 5th, Benjamin Taylor P4, and Jack Roberts in P3. So he's up into 3rd place away now, and look how close they are getting to these drivers now. So 1.3 seconds, very hard for this, and Mega Hamilton now pulls the gap on the medium tyres though. These cars will be very good around this second Paul Ricard. As for this one though, it's doing better for this one here for Mega Hamilton in the lead of the race here at Paul Ricard. So he's leading, Charlie Byrne in 2nd place, Jack Roberts in P3, Benjamin Taylor 4th, then no, it's Brandon Taylor in 4th, yeah, Benjamin Taylor 4th, Brandon Martinez in 5th, Pierre Gasly 6th, Sanchez 7th, McLaren 8th, and then Roland Ratzenberger, and then Pascal Heidfeld. So, bit mixed up there, so very good for this race for all the drivers there around France. Trade drivers do out there in the moment though, hopefully keeping this one though. Lap training now begins. Mega Hamilton from Charlie Bottom, then it's Jack Roberts, Benjamin Taylor, and then Brandon Martinez. That's the top 5 at the moment after training laps completed here at France. Oh, we're going to move there. Benjamin Taylor gets past Jack Roberts, and now he's closing on Charlie Byrne now. So this is where the gap is pretty not good for this one though. Charlie Byrne sees this and needs to get away though. That's a good new fastest up there for Benjamin Taylor though. 1:34.74. Wow. Perfect good up there for that though. For Benjamin Taylor though. Nearly uses all his boost there. He might get on the DRS zone to get past Benjamin Taylor though. He gets past, and Benjamin Taylor into top 2 now, and through goes Roberts, and that's our target spot, and that is not where we wanted to see here at France. So Gasly and Charlie Byrne, although the car seems to be okay, but dropping back a bit though. So as Roberts gets past Benjamin Taylor though, this race has gone bad to worse for this. Brandon Martinez in P5. As for Mega Hamilton, leading the race for Super Sourdough, hoping to keep this lead, which is 3 seconds for his teammate though. Jack Roberts got to be 2nd place away for Corona though. Benjamin Taylor P3 for Super Sourdough. Look at the move then, and going down the hill to come through now. And is it going to be the move for Benjamin Taylor to get past Jack Roberts? He got the move done, and that's a good move for Benjamin Taylor. On into 2nd place. So it's a Super Sour 1-2 now, with Mega Hamilton lead the race. 2nd place is Benjamin Taylor. Then it's Jack Roberts in 3rd, and Charlie Button in 4th, with Martinez closing the gap in 5th place. So this is not a good day for Mercedes though. They dominated on pole, and now they're falling down into 4th and 6th place though. So this is part of the start of the race though. So we've just got a halfway mark to go for this one in France, and hopefully who will win in France for this race? Will Mega Hamilton win this race? A first woman to win this race. So we had the opening way where Emily Davis won the first race of the IGP 2018 back then, and will Mega Hamilton make a history to be another woman to face a Grand Prix and win a race? We'll find out as her teammate Benjamin Taylor is in P2 now, 2.3 seconds now as they close the gap now, as Jack Roberts only 1 second now. Charlie Button closing the gap for 4th place, actually for 3rd actually though, as he clears the gap down. And look how he's getting to that drive now. Well, it's going to be very tough for this race here at France for Mercedes though. 32 corners to go through first into this part, turn 3, 4. It's been like a dinosaur section then. They've gone through that easily though. So the car conditions is very good for Charlie Byrne though. Kimi is there to call, and hopefully that might be the problem for that. So He tried to get close to him, but just only 1 second now to get to it between him now. So hopefully he'll have a late lunch soon on the DOS. So no mood just yet for Charlie Button. Back on board with Benjamin Button now. Running in second place at the moment though. His teammate Megan Hamilton is in the lead of the race now. As for Jack Roberts, closing the gap just 1.5 now. And look how close he's getting to the back of that Super Sour, Jack Roberts is. The Corona team won the last race in Wasser though, as Megan Hamilton and Benjamin Taylor both enter the pits now. That will give the lead to Jack Roberts now. So, all changes here as both of the Super Sour team made their second stop for this race though. And a different pit stop there for Megan Hamilton though, so an effective pit stop actually. It was a very effective for that for Megan Hamilton though. However, this strategy will hopefully do another pit stop later on and hopefully to win this race on lap 27 now. We're on now at a possible 53 laps now. And she's got a long way to go on this tyre now. Second has a possible 3 stop for Megan Hamilton though. And this race is going first. Sanchez gets past Megan Hamilton though. So that's going to be there for Sanchez getting to P5. So that was a bit slow there for Megan Hamilton there as the tyres are fading away now from them. So this is not a good race for that though, as Roberts might be going to the pits away, but no he's not. He's staying out there for one more up for this one though. So good one for Jack Roberts though, for Corona, so winning P1. Charlie Boyd P2, Benjamin Martinez P3, and Garcia P4. All they haven't done their pit stop just yet, but they've still got a long way to go around this track in front. There's still a lot of laps to go in racing then, and we'll see who's going to win this race. Megan Hamilton gets past Jack Roberts as he's got her in the pit stop, there. But this time Megan's at least he's not giving up though, and on into P3 he goes now, and now he's closing the gap to Pierre Gasly. Oh, he's 7 seconds now between her and Pierre Gasly in second place though, but look at the lead down for Charlie Bond. Now leading on lap 30 now, out of possible 3 laps though, but these turning to make their second stop will be the medium tyres to go to the end of the race for this. So we'll see it at the second set. Medium tyres for this one though. Sorry guys, I got over distracted about this. So we'll see them at the second stop then and put on to the fresh white medium tyres for the end of the race. So let's see what the pits will take then guys for the second stop. Take a look at the car conditions for Charlie Bott. Only just 70% left of his car, and for Pierre Gasly, he's fine at the moment, 89% though. So we need to fix a part for Charlie Bott for the next race will be in United States of America next up. So only just 33% of the tyre left of the soft tyre for Charlie Bott though, and he needs to get that gap very much easily for this. So let's see who won the first 4 races of this season. Well, Pascal Heifel, winner of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and the United Kingdom Grand Prix in the UK. Race 3 went to Sanchez in China, and yesterday's race winner was, of course, Jack Roberts for Corona in race 4 in Worcester. But here we are in France. Will Pierre Gasly get on the podium in his own race though? And will Charlie Bott make it a first win for Mercedes though? But he had 2 podium finishes then for Charlie Bott though. Actually made that 3 actually though. Pit stop time now, and now we only got 20 laps to go to the end of the race though. So Charlie Button and Pierre Gasly both are making their final stop at the race in France though. So let's see how this one will do better for this here in France. In they come for the medium tyres now. So hopefully how this one will be better for the strategy for Mercedes though. So our team will be very good for this. As my drivers come into pits right now. Button to the medium tyres. Pierre Gasly will do the same too. My French driver into the pits for medium tyres. And goes out. Where he's going to be joining? He's going to be joining P6 actually. He does so. Out in P6 away now. So that's a good stop there from Pierre Gasly. Sanchez not that far behind there. So that's very good there. So Megan Hamilton now back in the lead of the race though. Has to Benjamin Taylor though. And Jack Roberts. I think they all got one more stop to go now. But look how close is Charlie Bott to Jack Roberts, as Roberts now uses his boost now to get away from Charlie Bott, and he's trying to. Let's use this for button 2. And for Pierre Gasly, he's got 34% left, so let's use a bit for Pierre Gasly. Sancho is just 15% now. And he's only just 6 seconds from Benjamin Martinez now, and the race is almost going to come to a close for this. Benjamin Martinez will put it on now, and guess what? He got past Charlie Button. There's now Button and Gasly down 5th and 6th away now. So I don't have a choice if I win this race here in Paul Ricard if to keep this tie going. They're going slowly at the moment. Let's push them hard, okay? We don't want them to slow down for this one though. Come on, push hard, you two. Yeah, that's better. So you got a few laps to go to the end of the race though. So you got spare time to get them going and get into the podium spots though. Jonathan said he's moving up the field up into P5. He's just got past Benjamin Taylor there, so that's moved up into 5th place already so far. Jack Woods in the pits right now, and so will Benjamin Meyer. Both of the quad winners from the last week wasn't though. We might lose the lead to Charlie Bottas. Meg Hamilton close down on him. So through goes Charlie Bottas into the lead of the race though. 2 seconds for Meg Hamilton now, and hopefully try to take the lead of the race though. Meg Hamilton is closing on him all the time then, and now the battle is on for that lead of the race between these two drivers. Meg Hamilton hasn't won any, Charlie Bottas hasn't won any for a long time though. And for Jack Robert, we the race in P3, Benjamin Taylor 4th, Martinez 5th, and Gasly closing down in 6th place though. Sanchez already just come into pits already so far. Who is going to win this French Grand Prix here in France, guys? Here in Paul Ricard, it's going to be much better for these last few laps to go now. 11 laps to go to the end of the race though, and see who will win it. And through goes Gasly, gets past Benjamin Martinez, but Benjamin uses his boost to get the position back from Pierre, and now he gets back into 5th place already. Gasly just 4 laps to go now, and now he's closing the back of Jack Roberts. Only just 1 second between him and Jack Roberts now, and the race is coming to a close now. Will he get into the last few laps to go? We thought so. We'll see at the end of the race. As we've got a car, we're trying to enter the race now. Unfortunately, this race we're trying for due to the suspension failure, so that's a disappointing day for her. So he sees out the race, unfortunately. Oh, Meg Hamilton is going to pass on the last lap of the race though. What happened to her? I thought he was going to be beating on the podium, but unfortunately she's doing a pit stop. Oh, that's a penalty cost for that win for Meg Hamilton, and has had to make that pit stop for a late one on the last lap. I had a lot of wins on my dream team. We went from Red Bull to Mercedes, from Ferrari back to Mercedes, then went out, and then back to Mercedes again. And for the first time in a long time ago, Charlie Bottas on pole and comes round and wins the French Grand Prix. Excellent work there from that. Jack Roberts faces 2nd place. Better he did was in the win. Benjamin Martinez faces in 3rd. Being Pierre Gasly by just 1 second there. Meg Hamilton will have to face 5th at the moment, and Benjamin Taylor will face 6th at the moment though. Winner of this race is our driver Charlie Button, and finally we're back on top today. Woohoo! We got the race victory. Thank you very much. We got our first win of the season for this in a long time ago. So well done to our driver Charlie Button. Our British driver won the French Grand Prix from start to finish. Jack Roberts excellent 2nd place there. Had the Benjamin Martin, another podium for them. Pierre Gasly finished 4th place. Meg Hamilton should have the win today, but that tire let her go by the last lap of the race. And so is his teammate Benjamin Taylor finished 6th place. Sanchez and Wasserberg finished again in 7th and 8th, and there will be Hyper and McNara in 9th and 10th. Now in the Drivers' Championship now, it's a new lead change. Now Charlie Button now leads the Drivers' Championship now by just 5 points from Jack Roberts. So our driver Jack Button after that win now leads the championship ahead of Brandon Martinez in 3rd. Actually, Jack Roberts actually. Pascal Hyper in 4th, Jonathan Sanchez in 5th, and Pierre Gasly up in 6th place away after a good race in front in his home race. In the Team Championship though, while Hyper were moved to the top of the table, had the first, we're in 2nd place now. Nathan Andrews in 3rd behind Steve Emmett dropped down to 4th, and in 5th place or 6th, Empelozzi, and only just 5 teams to yet to score some points. Well, it's been a good race in France there for a win day, guys. I thought Megan Hamilton was going to start our victory today, but we got the win for that, guys. Next time you will join us, guys, we're going to the USA circuit, which is COTA, the circuit of the Americas for the United States Grand Prix. But guys, thanks for watching, guys, for USA, and we'll see you tomorrow for the race in USA tomorrow. But guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.